Hi, I'm MrSneakyy, and I've been playing this game for over 700 days, and you're probably wondering how have I not lost my freaking mind? And I might be close, as you can tell in these videos that I've been lined up in order for you guys to enjoy, because this is Fix Your VIP store, because fuck me, this is a absolute crooked system in Call of Dragons. Every single free-to-play, low spender, even spender, honestly hates this system because at some point everyone has been screwed over, and I'm going to talk about the history of VIP and why we've been screwed over from the past and how honestly those changes have impacted the way we've been able to obtain heroes and just get things in the game, right? So yes, we've been playing this game 702 days. I originally started on server 4, so big shout out to all the server 4 peeps out there who started out on, but obviously might have made a new account, but I kind of stuck with it through hard and thin. But fuck me, guys, VIP is one of the worst things I've ever come across in a game. It's one of the ways basically spenders do get a massive advantage in the game. Even if you're a free-to-play player, the massive advantage of spending gems in this VIP store is kind of ludicrous, right? Even if we go start from the beginning, we'll work our way up, we'll understand how powerful this is. Because each level you're gaining these buffs, you might obviously realize your store unlocks as well. And the more deeper you go, Jesus Christ, the more just unfair advantage you get compared to other players. And the thing is, yes, you could be a free-to-play player, and yes, you can be in an alliance and get these, points to help your VIP. You can definitely do that. I am not going to disagree. However, let's be honest to ourselves. There's no free-to-player right now that is going to be lining up to Noir's front door and getting into Noir. Same with probably BDO, and so with many other alliances, because the game is at that stage now where honestly the top 5 and even going into the top 10 alliances in Call of Dragons are so powerful and so competitive. They really do understand we need more T5. Our T5 numbers are lacking. We need more infantry, which again, to be honest, free-to-play players aren't really playing with. Even though it's nice to see them out there, they're not that impactful compared to a spender. So VIP is where this all lays down, because as we go through, you're going to see more and more research buffs getting added to the game. You can see early on, it's a little bit meh. And then at level 4, it's kind of cool because you're going to get your one epic hero. And to be honest, this is not too bad. A lot of players I do know wait around VIP level 7. Sounds a bit crazy, I know, but they actually enjoy the 2 epic hero sculptures. Early game free-to-play players, it makes sense. You get those epic heroes completed sooner. But that puts the crook on you, because at level 8, you get the biggest buffs in the game, which is a permanent second research queue and 10% research speed. And on top of this, you start unlocking legendary heads for heroes. And anyone who is basically a day behind you is going to lose out. Because the thing is, and this is the honest goddamn truth in this game, epic heroes are cool and they're nice, but the way the devs have designed the game, you can see a clear power difference between epic heroes to legendary heroes. That's the hard truth. There is 1 or 2 exceptions, I will admit, Wildeer being one of them, maybe Craig or Guan Win on Atheist. One of those could be argued as like the second one, but apart from that, let's be honest, most of them are nowhere near as strong as a legendary hero. So it does put your account at a disadvantage. On top of all of this, as you can see the common theme here, you would have noticed down at the bottom, I haven't mentioned it yet, the Honor exclusive hero. And fuck me, bro. You can see I have her maxed out. The thing is, and the honest truth is, I only got her, I think, to 5115, something like that, right? So I only got the first few bundles for Lilia. The crazy thing is with Lilia, even at a 5111 hero, this mage just out excels so many mages on the game, and it's just so pay to win. It's insane. Again, there's no other ways to obtain it. There's no ways in events. There's nothing you can do to work on this hero. And yes, a lot of games do have this, we understand, but I'm just trying to showcase, look, this type of stuff, it adds up, especially when you just make the VIP system so bad for players to be in, and it makes it like one of the areas where if you don't have it maxed out, you're honestly just losing. You are honestly losing in this game, and you will see why you're losing when I go into the store area. But you'll notice this obviously goes through, right? We're going to keep going through the buffs all the way. But where they screwed us over, guys, was the daily gifts. So you'll notice we get one sculpture here, we get one sculpture, we get one sculpture, we get one sculpture, then we get one sculpture, and then we get one sculpture, and then we get two. You get 2 level 14 all the way, guys. Remember that. So level 7, and you have to go up 7 ranks in order to get the level 2 buff. And then, as you guys know, level 15 is max. That is the maximum you're able to have afterwards. And you can see the maximum research buff is crazy because obviously the way perks work in the VIP store, if you've never noticed, these are all added on. So these are the new buffs. This is basically everything I get, plus everything in the back end, right? This is everything else that I've had every other stage. And obviously these stats increase the further and further up you go in VIP. So again, if you're not VIP 15 and I am even at T4 level, we might have the exact same tech. But if my VIP level is higher, I should in theory beat you, right? Because I just have better stats than you do. Let's be honest, I just do. And it's just how the game works, unfortunately. And it's just a sad, honest thing about VIP. And it pisses me off. It really does piss me off that VIP is like this. But the real crux of it is how I mentioned 7, right? The 7 ranks it takes to go up from 1 all the way to 2. It's just crazy how much that is. And originally, the VIP store was different. It was honestly different. Originally, you had your VIP 8, which give you the 1 head, and you worked your way up to VIP 12. VIP 12 then granted you 2 sculptures in this game, and then when you hit VIP 14 or 15, it granted you 3. So you got 3 sculptures for doing so, right? And they just got rid of it. They literally got rid of it. They said, no, that's too many heads for everyone. But they understood the amount of heroes that were coming up in the future. So we would need these amount of heads in order to actually play the game. So one massive fuck you to the community is VIP. And I honestly think if the devs are watching this video, what you can do to fix VIP straight away is revert this head change, man. Allow players to get more heads. Give 2 heads on VIP 12. And on VIP 15 for now, put it on 3, but you can imagine it'd be VIP level 16 when they eventually introduce it. Yes, they will introduce VIP level 16, guys, don't you worry. That'll be your 3rd one, right? That would be the actual 3, which makes sense, right? So you're just moving that one over. None of the community would be mad because they understand this is the current limit, and that's where it's going to be moving to. And then maybe in the future, VIP 20 comes out, you get 4 sculptures, right? But at least, guys, like, there is some method to the madness you're doing here because there's no method about it. And now the real crux, the store. Holy shit, I hate the store. So the VIP store is arguably the most imbalanced product in Call of Dragons. Let's be honest, because the basic CP you're going to use, and it's going to help you out, obviously, as a free-to-play player, low spender, even as a big spender, you're going to be using it just to get all of the, XP bags, help you level up a hero that you might have just unlocked. It's kind of cool. The 5-minute speed-ups, again, for resources is cool. The epic medals, you're only going to be buying these, honestly, guys, if you've completed all of your heroes and you want scrap. Honestly, this is the only reason you want these if you want to do it. Because to be honest, at the moment, there's been no word, nothing about new epic heroes. You could imagine some coming at some point, but to be honest, epic medals are not that hard to obtain. I'll be real with you, so I wouldn't be too mad. I'd just leave maybe like 400 in reserve and then scrap the rest, so you've always got a max limit of 400, whatever you need, right? But apart from that, everything else, as well as these legendary medals, which is the 5, is gem related. And for a free-to-play player, that helps no one. It helps no one. Let's be honest, it doesn't, right? Like these legendary looking medals, even if you put them at like fucking, I wouldn't say 1,000,000 mana, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like make these costly for players, but I'm telling you, free-to-play players would love if this was able to get, because you're able to already give us wooden legendary medals, right? For that price. That's 400,000 if I remember for one. All these are a double. It's only double. That's all it is. So this 1,500 could have been 800,000 wood. Or you're going to put 800,000 gold, which is basically the equivalent, right? So you could have done this for the players, right? If you wanted to keep the resources at gems, fair enough, right? But again, epic hero tokens, no one is going to be spending gems on these. So for the dev team to fix the VIP store immediately, why are you not just putting this to something like 300,000 gold? Because to be honest, epic hero tokens ain't going to be crazily, you know, thingy. You're going to have these 8 heroes done like that, and it's done. And like, let's be honest. So again, you shouldn't be worried about giving players epic hero tokens. And then we're going down now to the real crux of the VIP system. So you can see as we're going, you know, from this list, the better stuff is deeper and deeper, right? So the deeper and deeper you go in VIP, you're going to get the best stuff. VIP 15 and as well as VIP, I think 14, offer you the best things in the game. Like, hands down. 600 gems for one day. It's insane. It's insane. That amount of gems there is insane. Basically, right now, guys, if I really wanted to, I could buy 20 days worth of speed ups on this video. If I really wanted to, I can do that. 20 days like that. And that's because I've got VIP, right? And you don't. And that is just insane in the membrane for players to just comprehend. On top of that, right, you've got even the 1,000 just for a G3 hero token of your choice, right? So again, if I really wanted to, if I just got a couple of extra gems, I could have bought all 20 of these this week and then get 20k gems again for next week and repeat the process. So you can see how, as a pay-to-win player, just having access to these G3 tokens and the 24-hour speed ups allows players like myself, honestly, to complete their tech. It does, man. It's just such an unfair advantage that you're able to have. And it really does put into perspective the difference between a free-to-play player to a spender. Because the thing is, a free-to-play player, you've got to think, does not have any of these buffs, right? They just do not have any of these buffs, guys, right? They might be at VIP 11 or 12, but most even newer players free to play around VIP 7, pushing to VIP 8 in the newer servers, right? They've got a long way to go, as you know, to hit VIP 15. And for those guys, it's going to matter, man. It's going to honestly stall them, and it's going to stall everyone else as well. On top of that, so like VIP to me is just like one of the biggest crux in the game, right? It's the biggest crux. It really doesn't benefit anyone at the same time because they've just kind of got you going. Like, yeah, there's going to be some resources, right? You can spend resources on here, right? And then they just take it away. Another thing which pisses me off, I know a lot of people actually agree with me. Why am I only allowed 10 territorial relocations? Bruh, you want us to fight. You really want us to fight. You want us to teleport on Warband territory. Increase that number. Double it. At least double it. Please, just give us 20 minimum. Because that, again, would allow players to teleport. And I'm telling you, more players would spend 20 teleports every week unconsciously compared to anything in here. I can guarantee it by a fact, right? But it just honestly annoys me when you look at it, right? It's just, again, like these keys, 300. Why not just put them to 200? Give players IFAX keys because, again, you've already kind of fucked the system over. You might have watched my other video to do with IFAX if you have, and you've enjoyed this rant as well. That's kind of cool, but you've kind of fucked up the system. So you might as well just give players these to 200 instead of 300. At least then it makes sense because then, again, every 5 keys is 1,000. So, again, You can see 4,000 gems I can try and pull, right? Like, come on, man. Just give us something. Like, oh, I fucking hate it, man. It's you know what I mean? Like, especially for someone like me who's a content creator, and there's like people like Guns and other big spenders and content creators out there. Guys, man, like, this game shouldn't be stealing as much money and as much time as it is from you guys. Like, it shouldn't, man. Like, this game should be a healthy relationship between player and the community, and it's not, man. This is one of the most toxic relationships ever. Like, imagine you walked through the door, and every single time you walked through the door, your girlfriend came up to you with a little PayPal machine and was like, $10, and you was like, what? She was like, you're breathing still, and you came through our house door, so you owe me $10. That's how it feels. But that's how it feels. It's the most weirdest toxic relationship that you have to basically spend just to be playing this game. And the thing is, you don't have to, right? As we've kind of gone through in your Fix Your Game video, we've done Fix Your Artifacts. This is Fix Your VIP, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this rant and just me, as you can tell, kind of deflated about this whole situation and me recording these videos, right? But come on, man. Like, VIP could be so much better in this game for everyone. And the devs just don't do it for anyone. Let's be honest. They're just greedy. They just want you money. They want you to spend as much money as you can in these zones so it benefits them. And it's just not on. It's not on. You've got to think, without us spending in the game, it wouldn't be putting food on your table. Let's be honest. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't be putting food on the table. So why not be fair with the people putting the food on the table and listen to what we're asking and what we're doing? Because we're not saying, look, stop making money. We understand the game needs to make money, but at least do it at a fair level, not this greediness and just this clear just dismissal on how the community clearly has felt for the past nearly 2 years of playing this game. Let's be honest, right? So this has been me. It's been MrSneakyy. If you've enjoyed the video, you've enjoyed these series of videos, there's a few more coming. Don't you worry. You know what to do. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky. Peace out.